Hello, my name is Maddie Miller, and I am the Digital Marketing Manager at Patronicity. We are so excited to be joining you today to talk about funding placemaking projects. First, a little bit about us. This is our fully remote team on retreat in Montreal earlier this year, where we visited with leaders of some of the 10 pedestrian and shared use streets, as well as the planners of the REV, a 114-mile bike path network. We are passionate about placemaking and are focused on helping you build vibrant communities. Patronicity was founded in 2013 in Detroit, Michigan, and our name comes from the idea that individuals could be patrons in the city, supporting the growth and development of their communities. We use crowdfunding as a catalyst for placemaking and community development, connecting granting organizations and patrons with hyperlocal changemakers, that's you, in order to build vibrant communities. Our vision is to revolutionize placemaking by democratizing the funding and implementation process. To transform communities by harnessing the power of crowdfunding and crowdgranting, our matching grant model, and to empower changemakers to create sustainable, healthy, and equitable communities. So let's talk about crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is the process of gathering a community to provide financial support for a project within a set period of time. Our crowdfunding platform specializes in community-based projects that empower communities to transform and invest in themselves. Communities identify local projects and are supported through community buy-in at the grassroots level. We believe in crowdfunding because it's accessible. Anyone can easily create a crowdfunding campaign to champion their cause, initiative, or idea. These changemakers can be individuals, entrepreneurs, student groups, organizations, or even a municipality. It's decentralized. Through organic and grassroots support, crowdfunding provides the freedom to not only solely be dependent on a bank, a grant, or a few investors to make an idea happen, but instead the risk is shared across the community, lessening that financial pressure. Crowdfunding is a great storytelling tool. It's all about building publicity and is an incredible tool to generate positive stories. Crowdfunding facilitates community engagement. The crowd serves as a strong vetting mechanism. The crowd will typically support the projects they value most, and naturally, the best ideas will rise to the top. One of our favorite crowdfunding projects run through Patronicity is the Corner Spot in Ashland, Massachusetts. The small community of around 17,000 people crowdfunded over $37,000 from 292 patrons to create a public space for community events and small business pop-ups. And it's still running today, and we're so proud of this project and all that they did to make it happen and come together as a community. Now let's dive into crowdfunding basics. In addition to our presentation, we have provided a short list of resources to help you find more in-depth information on how to run a successful crowdfunding campaign from start to finish. There's so much information that we could cover in this short time, so we have framed the steps as a series of questions to allow you to consider and reflect on your community and your project. First things first, it's important to have a team. Your team will help you expand your reach and get things done. To identify potential team members, ask yourself, who is a key player or stakeholder in the project? Who do you trust to advocate for your cause or organization? Who has the time, energy, and enthusiasm to support your campaign? And who has the social capital? Because team members that are well connected in your community can help you expand your crowdfunding campaign's reach. Next, you'll want to consider and identify potential donors and funding sources for your campaign. Use these questions to create a list of potential funders, donors, grantors, and partners. Ask yourself, who are the project stakeholders? Who will the project impact or benefit? Who in your community has shared interests or values? And once you've identified all the potential donors for your project, it's time to create a fundraising plan. It's important to outline all of the key dates, milestones, events, and meetings in a calendar that you can share with your team so everyone is on the same page throughout your campaign. To create a fundraising plan, ask yourself, what touch points and milestones can you define for your campaign? As an example, maybe you want to raise half of your crowdfunding goal by the halfway point in your campaign. So note this date and amount. What community events can you attend or host to spread awareness about your campaign? Who on your team is going to talk to which potential donors about a donation, and when are they going to do it? We recommend using the list of funding sources you create from the last slide to outline additional funding sources and notes about who, what, and when. With a team and detailed plan in place, now all that is left is to tell your story and make your ask. Now, it's important to have a clear and compelling narrative about your project. People will need and want to know who you are, what you're doing, why it matters, how it will impact them or your community in the short and or long term, and what tangible actions they can take to help, whether it be donating, sharing the campaign, or volunteering. We know that asking for money can be daunting, so be prepared. Provide potential donors with all the information they need to confidently donate to your project. Be clear. Ask specifically for what you want. And be optimistic. You are bound to hear no, but we hope you will hear just as many, if not more, yeses. So stay on track and stay optimistic. Even if someone is not able to give financially to your campaign, make sure to provide other ways they can get involved through sharing the campaign on social media, volunteering, or attending an event. And good luck. But at Patronicity, we can help. We provide one-on-one project coaching to help you reach your crowdfunding campaign goals. In 2021, our crowdfunding campaign saw a success rate of 91%, far outperforming the average crowdfunding campaign success rate of 22.4% according to Fundera. Our platform has helped over 1,400 crowdfunding campaigns raise over $29 million. So contact us for more information on how to get started and follow us on social media for tips and tricks on crowdfunding and placemaking. Thank you and good luck with your placemaking projects.